Hey guys, it's HoneyBunny77 and I am going to show you how I BLUP my horses. So, I actually showed you, I did an episode on BLUPing and I showed you what you needed to do, but now I'm going to show you how to do it. So, the first step is you're going to start working on them whenever they're foals. And how you do that is I'm going to go to my horse Spring Noose. Sorry, I was just outside playing basketball. Yeah, so, how old is Spring Noose? Oh, I can't do it on Spring Noose because, from a few hours old to 8 months, at 8 months you can start doing the full games. And what the full games is basically whenever you get into an equestrian center, you click play and you can get up to a 60 skill game. So we're working on the BLUP, remember. But the 60 skill game is going to help us so that we don't need to do as many of the rides because the skills that we need to do are already going to be done. So let's work on this one. So what I do is I do the, sorry, one sec. Sorry about that. So you do what I usually do is I don't know if this is the way to gain the complete 60, but this is what I usually do. I try and find the spot where you train, like, you can't train that because you don't have as much energy, but you can do 7 because 7 gives you that, so you do that. But I only have 1% energy left, so how am I going to do that? So you click stroke first because how much energy it gives you depends on how much energy it already has. So you always do stroke first because it gives you most if you have the least, if you get what I'm saying. And then you do carrot because those two are the ones that are going to give you the most energy. And then you do the drink, which is going to give you a little bit. And then you're going to do the groom, which is basically going to work on morale. And then you feed it the amount that it needs to be fed. I don't like other BLUPing schedules because they don't feed the horse as much as it needs to be fed. So that's how you train the foals. Now, whenever they get 1 year 6 months, yeah. Whenever they get 1 year 6 months, then you can start. This one's 1 year 8 months, but whenever they get 1 year 6 months and on, you can start doing rides. And the reason I like training Shetlands is because their ride gives them a lot. So what you need to do is look in the genetics tab, find the ones with the top 3. The ones for mine are jumping, speed, and dressage. So those are the ones that are good for Shetlands. Those are the ones that you use for Shetlands. And the way you figure out which ride to use is you look at what it gives you whenever you do it. And remember, 1 hour, 30 minutes and 1 hour is for speed. So if you have a horse whose speed is a top priority, is the top skill, then you want to do it 30 minutes to 1 hour. But if one of the top skills is stamina, then you want to do it from 1.5 hours onward. And it's either going to be speed or stamina. It's not going to be both. So that works. So mine is speed. I know that. So I'm looking in that. Speed, dressage, and trot. Speed and dressage is good, but trot isn't one of my highs, so I don't use that. And with gallop, it's speed, dressage, and gallop, which isn't mine. So obviously the trot and the gallop are going to go for those, and jumping is going to go with steep slope. So you just find the ones that are going to work for you. And dressage is in all of them. So, speed, dressage, or jumping. So, this one's jumping. So I'm going to do 1 hour since it's speed. And then I'm going to do it again. And I just do it until I can't do anymore. See, since I have 23%, I can do this one, which is... So I train for 2.5 hours, but it only trains me in speed because I can't do that. Because if I do that, then it trains in stamina. So I have to do it at slow increments. So now I have 5%, and you do the same exact thing. Stroke, carrot, drink, groan. It doesn't matter what order they're in as long as stroke is first, because stroke has to be first. So that's how to train a 1 year, 6 months onwards. So I usually do just rides for 1 year, 6 months to 2 years. And whenever they turn 2 years, you can start training them. So it's like a little drum report. So I've already started training, and you do the training in the same ones that are your highest. So like jumping, speed, and dressage are the highest for Little Drummer Boy. So I train him in those 3. You don't need to train him in any of the secondary skills yet. You can after you've done all the BLUP, but you don't need to. So what I do, obviously, is I'll train until you can't train anymore. And with stamina and speed, they're minus 33. So you can train 3 times in a day, but you need to use a turnip. Dressage is only 21% of a decline, so you can train in it 4 times without having to use any turnips or anything. Gallop, trot, and jumping are also 3 times, but you don't need to use a turnip because it's only minus 29.4%. So that's good. So we just do that. Sorry. There. And then that. I'm just only going to take care of the examples right now because I'll take care of all my other horses later. So, and then you go, once you're finished with all of the training that you need to do, then you go on to keep on doing the rides. Like Moonshine. Moonshine is completely trained, but it's most important that she does speed, dressage, and jumping. So now all we need to do is rides. So let's do that. We only have speed and jumping left. Come on. Okay. Yeah, we only have those left. Sorry. What? Did I? Oh, okay. So jumping is done, so now I only need to train in speed. So, there we go. I could just train her one more time and then give her a turnip, so I'll see how much energy. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be able to do that. So, steep slope, like that. Come on. Boop. Alright. So, once you finish with all of the rides, then you start doing the competitions. I hope I'll be able to finish. So like Eurasia, no, I won't be able to. I'll need to make a second part. The second part will be Eurasia. Whoa, that's strange. Let's twist off that. Well, come on. One sec. Alright, you guys, I'm going to need to see you in the next part. I hope you enjoyed. Get ready for part 2. too, and bye-bye.